Welcome back to Spriting Everything. You'll notice this time around we have two videos. On the top right, that's my screen, and everywhere else, that's our guest host Corey here, and his screen.
Hey guys, this is Corey, otherwise known as Irock. It's a big honor to be on this show with Blob doing some fun pixel art. And you know what? Hey, what's up?
So yeah, I'm going to be having several co-hosts with me in the coming days. Next up will be the ever-lovable Justin. He's a big hit.
Justin's a bitch.
Oh, well, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, we start off here. Irock has what appears to be a mushroom, and
I'm just making a mushroom for practice right here.
yeah, that's a mushroom.
And you can see I have Blob's sprites right here. You actually get a spoiler of what Blob's going to sprite in the top right corner of your screen.
Yeah, Irock did this after I had already done mine. So right there, that's the results of my salad, turnip, and chili pepper. But if you want to see my process, it's there in the top right.
All right, he's already starting out on his bowl for his salad, and I am as well.
Yes.
You start with a basic black outline.
Mm-hmm.
Some people prefer to do a silhouette. I've read tutorials that say that's a superior way, but you know what? Whatever works for you.
Absolutely. Do you have any advice for any new new pixel artists?
Practice. Don't say that you can't, like, don't say, "Oh, I can't do art for my games." You can. You just need to practice. I was the least artistic person in the world before I started doing pixel art. In 2009, I decided that I needed to make graphics for my games because I didn't want to rely on other people. So I started with spriting an orange in Photoshop, and it turned out to be a pumpkin on accident, and it had eyes and a mouth for some reason. So, and from there I made a game called Gourd. It featured that pumpkin. And from there on, I progressively got better, and today I think I can hold my own.
That's a very inspiring story and a good message. Don't ever give up on your dreams.
Don't ever give up. And we're just stealing the red and the green from Blob sprites.
Yeah, Irock's going for a more of a mystery salad. Mine's a tomato, lettuce, and olive. I don't know what
I
the
have a
orange in his
little,
is.
yeah, it's, I don't know, maybe some funky cabbage.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, weren't you while we were doing this? Didn't you have some stories that you wanted to share with the audience?
Ah, yes. I was saying that your show reminds me so much of The Joy of Painting by Bob Ross. You start out with something that looks, oh, I can do that, and then you're like, no, you're ruining it. What are you doing? But in the end, it looks like the best art ever. And that's kind of what Bob Ross did. And that's kind of one of the reasons that his show was so enjoyable because you know it you see it come together and you see the process and it doesn't look good until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my dad was good friends with Bob Ross back in 1982, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
They were actually in the military and they were bunked together in Germany.
Wow.
And they did a lot of training there. My dad was a helicopter, and they were good friends.
Must have been quite a relationship.
I made that up. That didn't happen at all.
Oh. Well,
And
anyways. Oh.
yeah, I'm starting on the shading on my bowl. I already have the mystery vegetables shaded.
Mm-hmm. But going back to the Bob Ross thing, if anyone wants to turn on some calming music and do a sprite along here, just like Bob Ross would always have people paint with him, you want to do that, want to chill out, lower your blood pressure, feel free.
It's a lot of fun. I encourage everyone to try spriting along because that's what I'm doing here. I'm spriting alongside Blob, and it was a lot of fun.
Y-
I had cancer before I went into this,
yeah.
and I lost the cancer afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah,
So that's good.
it's the island is what this is.
Yeah. Maybe we should come up with a comment question of the day for our audience, our vast,
That's a good idea.
enormous
Okay,
audience.
a very big audience. What is your favorite game in terms of graphics, in terms of the way it looks?
Oh, so your favorite graphic style for a video game?
Blob, what is yours?
I have always been very fond of the cartoony style of Paper Mario. Very
Oh,
animated, very lifelike.
very very good choice. That's a very very nice looking game.
Oh yeah, how about you, Irock?
Wind Waker. Wind Waker is the best game ever in terms of graphics and everything else.
Oh, okay.
That's right. It's a
So,
very 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 nice underrated cell shading style that was highly criticized, but it's the best.
oh, that's good. So we're finishing up our bowls here. I think Irock might have already moved on to his oh, here he's demonstrating
I'm
that.
demonstrating that you can hold shift and click, hold shift, and move your mouse to uh, draw straight lines. Or you could click, click, release, hold shift, then click again to draw from point A to point B.
Yeah, that's a Photoshop exclusive.
Nice trick for those of you out there who don't have steady hands like me.
Hmm.
Even if you have constant seizures, you can make pixel art because of tools like such as Photoshop.
That's good.
Whatever your tool you choose, you know what? You can just go ahead and stick with it because there's no wrong tool to use.
Oh. So, what was your thought process while going about making all this art?
Start with a black outline. Some people say start with a silhouette, whatever works for you, but I start with an outline. And but not everything calls for doing the entire thing with a black outline at the start. You might be drawing, I don't know, a big old giant mountain, and you shut up, you cat. And you might just have to just not start with just the whole thing as a black outline.
Oh.
But whatever the situation calls for, small things like if you don't shut up, I will bite your tail off. If you're making fruits and vegetables and bowls, just start with a black outline.
Oh, that's good advice.
Uh-huh. I will bite your tail off.
So we've got some domestic issues going on over at the iRock household, but as this progresses, iRock's starting on his turnip.
I'm starting on my turnip right now, and we're taking very different approaches to turnips. Blob, why are you starting with the grassy part of the turnip?
I thought it would be a good anchor point for the beginning. It would be a good place to start. Get a good idea of how big the turnip should be to fit the size of its stem.
You know what? But I'm starting. I started with the turnip part of the turnip, the part you eat. But whatever works for you.
That's right. And you look up reference images when you do pixel art, is that correct?
That's right. Most of the time I do because I don't usually have like and I don't have a very good photographic memory. I can't imagine a turnip and then draw it. I have to look at a turnip, then draw it.
Oh. As you can see,
You
I'm
know,
going for a more Super Mario Brothers 2 style turnip over on the
yeah, it
top right
looks
there.
looks like a heart with just little vessels coming out of the top. In my opinion, mine looks like a turnip.
Yeah, mine's more beige. He's going for a purpley whitish turnip here.
That's right. Hey, whatever turnip you choose, it's okay because mine is a South African uh tree turnip guy.
And mine's a Belgian turnip.
His is a bellishing turnip. Now, right now going to the outline here, going along. As you can see, Blob is actually shading and adding texture to his. Now I go with more of a Wind Waker style, not a lot of texture,
More cell shaded.
more cell shaded. Nice, uh, very defined, very apparent shading.
Yeah, very very simplistic, very clear.
Yes, very clear. But whatever style you choose, just go ahead. It's okay.
Yeah.
If we all used the same style, it would get boring.
Oh, and there was a little spoiler there. Saw what will be the next episode I do with Justin there. Irock's getting a Chili's logo for reference here. I also end up making the Chili's logo, but it was more unintentional.
Yes, remember that Blob did his first.
Yes.
So what you're seeing in the top right was done before mine.
Yes. It's like you're looking into the past.
It's like a little time machine, except you can't go in it. It has a little window. Little
Absolutely.
little window time machine. But maybe the time machine malfunctions and you get sucked into it and you travel through time.
Oh.
Yeah, and you just wind up in 1982, I want to say.
Hmm.
And right now we're starting on the outline of the chili pepper. Now,
Irock is going for more of a Picasso style chili pepper here.
Picasso was my idol. Actually, my dad was very good friends with
Oh
Picasso back
wow.
in 1982, I want to say. Yeah,
Wow.
they were actually no, they weren't good friends. I had you fooled.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
false alarm.
Yeah, see, I thought that chili peppers had grassy stuff on top, but they don't. They just have little stems that are hard and plasticky.
Hmm.
But you know what? It's your world.
It
Maybe in your world, chili peppers have little grassy things on top. It's you're the creator.
yeah, you can get creative with it.
There are no rules in art. They're just guidelines. And remember, we don't make accidents. We make happy little mistakes.
That's correct.
As you can see, Blob's starting on his color already.
Yeah, I was trailing behind in the beginning, but I end up catching up at this chili pepper part.
Yeah, this chili pepper really caught me off guard here. But you know what? Maybe with practice I'll be able to make a perfect chili pepper.
Yeah, that's practice makes perfect.
Even if you can't do everything good, you can do some things good. Like, I'm sure not everyone's a chef, but certainly most people who cook can, they have their specialty dish that's fantastic. And maybe your specialty is a chili pepper. Maybe it's a turnip. Maybe it's erotic pornography.
Maybe.
As you can see, Blob is, I think, nearly done.
Yeah, this is where I'm finishing up. I get a little highlight for my chili pepper here. Rock doesn't get around to
Stealed
that.
it from the yeah, stealed it from the red. Remember, you don't always need highlights. Not every graphical style calls for it.
That's very true. So as I finish up here, Rock's making his last minute tweaks, and we are also wrapping up here.
Yes, we are. And as you can see, I used a Photoshop feature there, just a little flood fill that fills up all the colors in a selected area or the entire scene. Very,
So
very handy.
yeah. So hope you've enjoyed this video. We've got about a minute left. Irock is challenged to a last minute starfish challenge. Trying to make a little starfish here.
Warning, do not attempt to make starfish at quick rates. You will make bad starfish.
That's correct. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out.
Really helps them out.
Really helps me out. So get on that comment question of the day, and we hope to see you next time.
Hey guys, just hang in there. Keep going at it. You'll make it eventually. You know what? Enjoy life.
Absolutely. So this is Blob and Irock signing out.